Hey guys, so just a really quick kind of overview of which squash ball or which dot of squash ball you should be using. So by that I mean you've got double yellow, single yellow, and I believe blue dot. Um, so blue dot is a kind of beginner's ball. I guess they have different names for it with different brands. And then single yellow will usually be kind of a beginner, intermediate. I think sometimes they call it a progress ball. Kind of, you're making progress. And then the double yellow is, kind of what most players use. This is what the pros use. And don't be intimidated by that. I think my opinion is from the very beginning you should use the double yellow. It takes a little bit longer to warm up. So if you're a beginner and you can't hit the ball very hard, it'll take you a little bit longer to warm up. But I think it's really really important to get used to playing with this ball because that has a very very different bounce than the other ones, right? I mean the blue dot and the single yellow dot will bounce a lot more, and from experience they're a lot quicker than the double yellow. So I think what ends up happening is you end up getting used to a speed of ball, and you end up developing certain shots because of that ball condition or the speed and the bounce of that ball, that ultimately when you come to double yellow, you're going to be caught off guard a bit because you're not going to have developed shots that go with this type of ball. And what really distinguishes the double yellow from the other ones is that, like I mentioned, the other ones are quicker. This one is slower, meaning that the ball will die more in the back corners and in the front corners. So, drops will have more bite to them. It'll be more difficult to retrieve with this ball. And also in the back corners, it's a little bit, it's more difficult to dig this one out of the back. So really what it does when you practice with this ball is it really develops your skills to be able to dig balls out of the back and the front corners. So I think you should use the double yellow as soon as you can. I know it's easier to hop right on the court with the blue dot and the single yellow dot, which maybe you want to do at the beginning, at the very very beginning only, when you can't warm up this ball well enough so that it can actually bounce. But I would say hop on the double yellow as quickly as you can, and you're going to develop the proper skills to be able to play at higher levels. And squash is really all about muscle memory. So as long as you develop those skills early on, or sorry, I should say the quicker you can develop those skills, the better. So stick with the double yellow, buy it as soon as you can, as soon as you're able to actually hit hard enough to actually warm up a ball, which should be I would say within a month of starting to play. You should be able to hit the ball at least on your forehand well enough to be able to warm up the ball. All right, so that's my recommendation. Hop on the double yellow. Thanks.